Wednesday, March the 13th, 2019, and once again I'm back down in Norfolk, this time in the village of Snettisham, near the Wash, which we will see later. About to undertake a 10-mile circular, as I say, walking up the storm path, I believe, and through the wood and then back here. So it's around about 10:30, I think. No, make that 11:15, and it's a very windy post-storm Gareth and Brexit vote as well last night. Some meaningful vote that was. Anyway, let's get underway. Passing the old war memorial and the old bank, now a pub restaurant. Passing the Methodist church, walking along a busy high street at the moment. Some community award here for villages under 2,500 population. Just by the road there's a river running under this bridge with one of those silly little gates that you can't get yourself and your day pack through. So I had to climb over that gate. But we're now following this riverside footpath. As seen here, next to this bungalow. Anyway, unfortunately, first death of the day. Got a young mallard here, I believe it is. There's two of them actually.
They're not on my land, so I'm not in trouble.
Okay, having followed that small stream for a while, now out into open countryside, onward journey straight ahead, due south. Still spitting, unfortunately. As you can see on my camera lens there. Parting shot of Snettisham with its shard-like church spire. Now out into more open countryside. Passing some very fertile allotments here on my left. There's a sign at the beginning of this path that says private land, no public right of way. But this looks like a well-worn path to me. Not sure if that applied to the football pitches on the left, but this is the route, which incidentally I'm following from OS Maps again. Someone's already created this walk and I'm following it. The noisy and busy A148, I believe it is now audible the other side of that hedge. Need to cross that at some stage. That's the road that Philip had his smash on. St David's Day having recently passed. Plenty of daffs around now. Nice section of woodland walking here. Keeps the noise of the road down. Good surface underfoot, not too slippy and wet, in spite of the rain we had last night. For some reason this section of the path has got the feel of an old railway line about it. There's fencing on either side and it's just nice and level, and bits of clinker are emerging through the mud. So I wonder if it's the old Hunstanton line. It's like in the wood next door, that's one of those 4x4 surface tracks. Ridiculously disruptive to the wildlife, as are footpaths, so I now read. Recent evidence, scientific research shows that where footpaths run through a woodland, even if they're not used regularly, certain birds will not go near that footpath. It's almost as if the smell of humans is enough to put them off. So, like I say, even seldom used paths seem to have that effect, which might explain why I don't see many birds on my walks, because obviously I'm using paths that are well used in many cases. Yeah, made a right mess of that. Onward journeys past this flowering gorse. Very nice to see. Muntjacs skulking amongst the gorse there. There's another one there in someone's garden. So that confirms my suspicions. There's the old station here. Which one I don't know. But someone's making use of it. It's a goods yard now, by the looks of it. Sophie's sheds. From what I can see, this is Dunlin station. Our onward journey now is right here, past this industrial unit, across the busy A road. Now, having got across the A road, following this bridleway, along with this flock of chickens, they seem like they're going to peck me at any minute. Not friendly folk, are you? Very attractive though. Wonderful colours. Look at this one. Very good condition. That's the Queen's estate over there. Dunlin Bog, where I was the other week doing that Snettisham Circular. As I approach the wash, so the wind speed's picking up, I notice. More open here, so we're probably going to get more wind interference on commentary, unfortunately. Still, at least the showers have left off. It's a lovely crisp March day now. Wonderful. I wonder why it is that so many vehicles are dumped outside old farm buildings, of which there's one on my left there, former cottage. Yeah, someone's decided to use it as a dump. Terrible state this country's in. This section of the walk is predominantly on this hard surface. Looks like an ex-military or utility road. There's the old phone mast again at Snettisham. That was quite a tough section of walking in the open there. 50-mile-an-hour winds, walking straight into them. Luckily I've now got some protection with this Can't believe this is out in middle of March. Nay cast a clout till the May is out. Anyway, it is out. And got some sunshine as well. And the coast is not too distant now. About 4.5 miles into the walk, which is halfway point approx. Flock of geese here. Not sure if they're pink-footed or what. I'm trying to look at their legs, they certainly look pink. Anyway, someone will tell me. Distant sound of a skylark as well. A bit windy for them. Crossing over a lovely reed enclosed stream. Just as we approach the storm bank, so there you have it, a message from RSPB Snettisham. Work's going on until the end of this month. That's out there somewhere, I believe. Onward journey here briefly is to the right, and then the author of the walk turns left over the river, over the water. I'm not sure if you can do that, but let's have a look. And as you can see, you have no option. You have to walk across this stretch of water. A bit dicey with the wind being the strength it is today, but hey ho, got no option. So there you have it, that's the wash. Standing smack bang in front of the wind. Tide's out. Couple of seats here. It's 12:30. Could use the Hide as well as a lunchtime stop. Let's go and have a look. Have a little look here in the Rotary Hide, which is close to the path I'm following. And as you can see, opened up by the infamous twitcher, Bill 22 years ago nearly. And I was right, they are pink-footed goose. Thought they were around here. Come over from Greenland. I've also seen that Shelduck. Ring plover, barn owl, viper's bugloss. Wow, look at that lot. Knots. Okay, 1:20. Lunch has been had. And I noticed when I came in this place, it's a sad indictment if even bird watchers can't take their rubbish away. A couple of cans of cider over there, someone's left behind. Anyway, it's quite difficult leaving this cosy little shed. Wind howling all around. At times it felt like this thing might take off. It really is strong winds, as I'm about to find out. I noticed whilst eating my lunch there was Dunlin down there, Shelduck, oyster catcher. Not sure about the bar-tailed godwit. That one. But there, saw the Dunlin. Anyway, let's go and face the elements. There's the Shelduck. Various other birds I don't know. Black-headed gull. Not sure what that is sneaking around at the back there. That's interesting. Be another Shelduck, I don't know. Excuse the wobbles, the wind. Views inland with the wind behind me now. Bit easier filming. Now leaving the nature reserve and entering a flood risk area. Passing a long line of chalets very close to the flood risk area. One parting view of Snettisham beach. Some lovely striations in the sands there. Oyster catchers singing. The trouble is the wind's against me, so I can't really hear much apart from the wind. Passing the sailing club and yet more holiday homes. Certainly is a caravan city up here. Pokes his head out. The wind's still coming though. Now that's probably the right sort of equipment for this beach. Not sure if that's British or American. Passing the car park at Snettisham Beach. No sign of the Tippy. That wood is where I'm headed later, I believe. Nice little seat here, donated by dog walking friends. Looks like it was Stan who left a paw print. Royal Sawmill, Sandringham. Now entering Kings Lynn. So with Hunstanton in the distance there, we now branch off at this finger post. headed over there. Quite a boggy section here, but at least we're out the wind now. This looks like a Norfolk County Council walk. The blue circular discs usually are. So as you can see, the blue disc usually indicates a circular walk in Norfolk. And the finger post looks new as well, as to those up on ahead of us. I think I've done this section before when I did the Snettisham walk a couple of years back, but it looks like it's been improved signage wise, and I'm doing it in reverse. I remember these Kings Lynn Angling Society fishing signs. Quite amazing the amount of water on the ground. Yes, I remember commenting on that sign, on that finger post there, when I did this walk before to Snettisham. So it has been reworked, this walk, thankfully. And I do remember at the time I did it, there were cattle about. It's now turned into a very pleasant afternoon. Obviously the further I am from the wash, less wind interference there is. And in any case, it's meant to be gone by around 3, which is only half hour hence. Yeah, new gates as well. I remember the last one being a pain to get through. It's almost as if someone's watched my video. Well, yeah, that's what these things are for. Here we are crossing the old railway line again, I remember. This direction towards Kings Lynn, the other side towards Hunstanton. Our onward journey's up this hill. That's the old signal box, I believe, for this lot of the old railway line. Still there. Filmed that on the Snettisham walk. I remember that being a windy day as well. Anyway, we're up into that wood, and whereas on the Snettisham walk I came round the side of it, today's version takes me through the middle of it, I believe. Nice variation. Yep, definitely new finger posts. I'm now following the path up to Ken Hill, as opposed to the Snettisham Ken Hill Circular on the right. That's the way I came last time. Into the woods, far better on a windy day. Not often you see one of those dead, but there you go, enough hum as well. Must be old age. Nice bit of mixed woodland walking now to finish us off. Scots pine, birch as usual. Lovely. Sun's out, nice and clear, crisp, but as I say, still got some winds, which is the annoying aspect of today. Was aware of it, but you know, not a lot I can do. So I hope it hasn't disturbed this video too much. Not much bird sound around. Now I know why. Bearing in mind what I said earlier about birds and footpaths. This is obviously a well-trod path, so birds are not coming anywhere near it, or in the woodland itself. I hear a great tit. No chiff-chaffs out up this way yet though. About 3 o'clock, just crossed the A road again, as you can hear in the background. Wind's died, gone, pretty much. And I'm back at base, almost. Lots of new house building here I notice in Snettisham, which is a nice little village actually. Not too far from sunny Honey or Kings Lynn. Well, annoyingly the bus just pulled out as I got here back to the bus stop. 3 hours, 40 minutes 9.5 miles later. So that's a bit of a shame. Anyway, decent walk that, as I usually say, lots of variety in it, and there was. So decent leg stretcher. Weather turned out okay in the end. Should have done the walk now. Anyway, till the next time.